and welcome to Kinda Keto with Donna. Are you ready for a spring fling? Well, come with me and I'll show you what I mean. I'm talking about the love of a lemon and blueberries. A match made in heaven. Well, I like to embrace all the seasons, and now we are ready for spring. And what do you think? This is the springiest outfit I have. I have blueberries, like a blue color and yellow color. So this is perfect for this video anyway. To me, the scent of the season is lemon. So I love lemon in lots of forms. The non-food forms, I even have lemon Febreze. I have lemon hand soap. I have, I think, lemon pine sol. Not lemon, but my body spray is a Japanese cherry blossom, which I'm pretty sure is in the spring. So something else to celebrate spring. You're here to talk about food. So there are so many things that are just lemon or just blueberry or together, the spring fling, lemon and blueberry. So today, I'm attempting to make a couple of things in one video. It may be one thing, it may be three things. So I may make two videos out of it, depending on how long it goes. Now, I do create videos around 15 minutes ballpark, 11 to 16 minutes, because one of the things I like to do on this channel are cooking videos. And I want to encourage people who don't cook very much or bake very much to show how easy certain recipes can be and how you can enjoy making something yourself and keep it keto. And you control the ingredients, and they're fresher and they're better. So I just want to share that with you. So I like to make videos that are, kind of step by step. Yeah. Today, I'm at least going to start with blueberry lemon cheesecake bars. They're so good. I have a couple of recipes I use that from. I use the Crust from one recipe. That's All Day I Dream About Food. And the cheesecake recipe itself is, let's see, is from valerieskitchen.com. I just like the mixture of the two. So there are so many recipes out there, if you just look, that feature lemon and blueberry, or lemon or blueberry. You've got smoothies, you've got muffins, you've got blueberry lemon cake. Ooh, I gotta try that. Blueberry lemon bread. You have blueberry cobbler. Of course, an easy thing to do is some blueberry pancakes with some low carb or almond flour pancakes. And it's not just desserts. I'm going to make, I consider it a breakfast. You might consider it dessert. I consider it breakfast. A blueberry lemon chia pudding, which I think is really good. Also, there's a lemon chicken. There's a lemon vinaigrette. The blueberry biscuits. You can do a little mug cake. So like I said, I'm not sure if it's going to be on this video or the next video, but I plan on making the lemon blueberry or blueberry lemon chia pudding. But I'm also going to make kind of a blueberry sauce to go with it, which is also used. You can put it with yogurt, with cottage cheese, with pancakes, with waffles. So that's an option. And if you don't want to cook and you want a quick keto meal, well, don't use them often. They're kind of fun. Keto Chow makes a keto-friendly version of a meal replacement shake. Well, they have blueberry pie shake. So you can make kind of a cold smoothie, you just make a regular shake. So come along with me and let's get started making some lemon blueberry cheesecake bars. And like I said, we'll see how far we get. And the crust is real easy, probably stuff you have on hand. It's an almond flour crust, and I do really enjoy those. So this one is just fabulous. And like I said, that's from All Day I Dream About Food. This is just the crust part that I use from her recipe. I'm doing something different for the actual cheesecake. It was just almond flour, your swerve or whatever sugar replacement that you like, a little salt and butter, and that's it. So that's my butter, unsalted. I always use unsalted butter, and it's a whole half a cup, which is a whole stick. And so I've already sifted 2.5 cups of the almond flour. Now I do a double batch of hers. Already did my little sifting of my almond flour, and then it's just a 1/2 cup of your sugar substitute, and just a 1/2 teaspoon. Again, this is for like a 8 by 13 pan. And just whisk that together, and I've got my butter melting on the stove, and I've got the oven already preheating because this is just about done. Right, and we're just gonna pour in our butter and mix together. Love the smell of butter. So I'm gonna mix this together, and I'm gonna get some gloves, and all you're gonna do is just press this into the pan. I'm ready to go. All right, so I just used a rubber glove. It's just easier with your hand to try to tap it down. That's going to be my crust, and it's going to go in a 350-degree oven for only about 10 minutes. So it doesn't quite cook all the way through. And then when you add the cheesecake mixture, and that's going to bake another 35 to 45 minutes, and that is going to be done perfectly. Because you have to let this cool completely before you add the cheesecake filling. So I'm kind of thinking time-wise. So I'm doing this early enough that I have time for the crust to cool. Got to make the cheesecake filling, bake it, and that's got to cool for several hours and refrigerated. So it's good to make this a day before, obviously, you need it. So we're going in the oven. To make this easy peasy cheesecake, we need a few ingredients, of course, and of course we need cream cheese. We actually need 2 blocks of cream cheese. And I have heard that the Philadelphia, don't go cheap on the cream cheese. It's not that much more expensive than the cheaper versions. Especially for cheesecake, it really just blends very well. So 2 bricks of that. You're going to need some sour cream, some allulose or powdered swerve, of course some blueberries. You're going to need a pint of blueberries. Okay. Our wonderful star of the show is lemon. You're going to do some lemon zest and lemon juice. Some vanilla. And a little salt, like most baking. And 2 eggs. I wanted to show you, obviously I need more eggs, but I did finally write down the price. So this is from Sam's Club, and it is American Humane Certified, which I like, and it's pasture-raised eggs. You get 18 good eggs for only $5.92. That is the best price you're going to find around. That is at Sam's Club. Righty, cheesecake making time. So, got my lovely KitchenAid out that I love. And I thought I would have to put it away when I went low carb. And it's just so nice to be able to make a few treats here and there that we can still eat. So, I've got my 16 ounces or 2 8-ounce bricks of the cream cheese. Remember, room temperature. So my cream cheese is room temperature. My sour cream is room temperature. My eggs are room temperature. Even my lemon, I think, is by now is room temperature. This recipe is from Valerie'sKitchen.com. From is part of the website, but I will leave a link to that. And I have made this one several times before and after going low carb. So we're just going to start off with the cream cheese and sour cream. So that is all we're going to mix to start off with. I had a big thing of sour cream, so I'm glad I'm using the sour cream in this. Okay. Yeah, I think my husband got me this attachment one Christmas. So this is the regular blender attachment, but this one has the rubber spatula on the end. So when it blends up and mixes, it scrapes the bowl for you as well. So I do like that. There we go. Don't forget the lock. And we're just going to mix those 2 together on medium speed until smooth. And I always start on slow. Alright, that's looking nice and smooth. So on to the next step. To that, we're going to add in the sugar and beat on medium-high speed for like 1 or 2 minutes. So the sugar, I said I decided to use the allulose today. And that's 3/4 cup. I had a cup handy, so I just didn't fill it as much. So that's sort of my 3/4 cup. You know, sweeteners and everything, you can always back it up a little bit. And I do try to do that on occasion, to have a little bit less. Sometimes just so you are, you know, having less sweeteners overall, getting the taste buds to get a little bit away from sweet, if we can try. Especially things like pancakes and all. Well, if I'm going to put like a little sweetener or something on top of it, you know, like I like the Lakanto maple syrup, maple flavored syrup. Well, then why do I need the pancakes to be sweet? So I don't put that much sweetener in that either. So we're just going to mix this for 1 to 2 minutes. Even though it does have the blade attachment, every once in a while I still will just double check. And like the sides always get mixed, but sometimes it misses the bottom a little bit. So I still will take a regular spatula and just kind of mix that up. Just make sure the bottom is getting some leaven too. Now this is true for most bacon. Whenever you do eggs, it is usually, they say do one at a time, beat in one at a time, let it go like a minute or so. I'm just going to let that guy go in. Alright, so that's what we're looking like so far. Oh, I just love making cheesecake. It's so easy. Alright, so now we've got just the last few ingredients. We're going to put in 1 teaspoon of the vanilla. Vanilla and cheesecake definitely go well together. Well, I got this vanilla extract, FYI. Where's my camera? Over at Sam's Club. I didn't write down the amount, but for what you pay for 2 ounces, this was a really good deal for 8 ounces. And then 1/8 teaspoon of salt. I guess you could just hit a pinch, but I've got 1/8 teaspoon. It always surprised me about salt and bacon, but they say it balances it out. 1 tablespoon of the lemon zest. I'm just going to put all that in. So this was from 1 lemon. The zest of 1 lemon. And a tip about zesting lemon. Be careful where your fingers are, because I zested my thumbnail and I had to cut it down, and they were just starting to grow back. But anyway, so be careful when you do that. People don't like that in their cheesecake bars. 1 tablespoon of lemon zest. And then here's my lemon juice. And then 2 tablespoons of the lemon juice. Oh, God. And, you know, fresh. Just, how much does a lemon cost? You got to have the fresh. It's just so awesome. So we're just going to mix that all together. And it is a blueberry time. Uh-oh. So a little stem. Make sure you don't have any stems in there. Looks good. It's all been washed and dried. So I'm just going to throw them in there. And gently fold. So that just means taking from the bottom and just kind of gently pouring it over the top. You don't want to have swirls of blueberry. Of course, it still tastes just as good, wouldn't it? Oh, I'm so excited. The bad thing about cheesecake is you have to wait so long to have it. The chilling time. All right, that's all we need to do. That time of day, there's this, I have a skylight and there's this bright light shining in. I'm trying to avoid that for the filming. So this is a nice, you know, a little bit looser batter. So you can start by just pouring, and then we'll kind of fill in the gaps and even it out. I can smell the lemon. I can't believe I never used to like lemon desserts. I must have been crazy. You don't want to waste it. Don't ever waste it. Ah, yummy, yummy. Okay, so now just do a little, you know, kind of squish it down. You know, it's always mostly in the center, so get your nice edges. The people who are going to have those corner pieces, they want some blueberries in there too, right? That's why it's just such a great pan, you know, because it's got a lid. It's so easy to bring to work. But I am now putting it in a 325-degree oven. and anywhere from 35 to 45 minutes, which means I'll check it at about 30. And speaking of not wasting anything, yes, I'm going to lick the spatulas and the beater. That's what I get. I just joked because I don't like to waste. All right, so I just did 5 more minutes, so that made about 30 minutes for my oven. I checked it at 25, and see, it's not wet in the center. It's got a little brown around the edge. You don't want to overdo it. And even if I touch it with my finger, it bounces back, but it's not like